Welcome back today because of a couple of factors. Number one, I have no speaker audio for the game for the streaming service to latch onto, and also the 4th of July fireworks are going to make everything very distracting. So, that being said, we'll mostly race in silence, but you're welcome to take note of any techniques, and at key points I may turn the microphone back on and okay, apologies. Our stream ran short because my data connection where I was at was very poor. So we're going to try again. I have been kicked offline, so I'll have to back up out of these screens in order to reset. Bear with. All right, I think we're back in business. My avatar is currently terribly located. Very reckless, but we get the job done. So my avatar is a little troublesome. A lot of my key information and buttons are always in the way. I think this will work. All right, so I don't know if you have the ability to comment via text or whatever. That would be very cool. If you do not, then I certainly understand. Yeah. Anyway, it helps me to know what my video looks like. How terrible is it right now? It's still telling me my video output is low. That was just careless. All right, so we'll take it all back. That was real nice. Oh, this is embarrassing. Yeah, sometimes nothing goes right in your race, right? Which is wild because the Jetpack Twin Saturn, they're pretty automatic. Look at that, no takedowns. I think I got taken down like twice. It's just embarrassing. All right. We'll get back into the game. The Saturn here, the Jetpack Girls, I currently am in the process of restoring their respectability. Unlike some racers, I race all of my cars pretty much from level 1, at the very least from level 4. So unfortunately, You take a lot of lumps during that time. My video is starting to get real choppy here. I need this money. But as it is now, these girls are very nearly untouchable. I mean, honestly, to witness a Saturn loss, 41,080. It's kind of rare. I usually just run the table while I'm on them. But yes, some races are competitive. I don't know if you hear all this fireworks. It sounds more like Second Civil War has started. Go look up that hashtag. Second Civil War letters, and I think you will find it highly entertaining. If anybody is in the Freaky Friday Club, I just want to assure you that during times when I'm live streaming, I will not be entering the clubhouse. It is my standing rule, and I'll mention it anytime I'm live streaming that you will not see the inside of my clubhouse. Freaky Friday is for Freaky Friday. I just want to pick up all of my race fam out there. I'll try to do you proud. With some well-timed jumps and turns. That was not one of those instances. You shall not touch me. Almost always over or under rotate your jumps because that slide is worth more than the completed jump. An incomplete jump and an additional slide is worth more than a single jump with a good landing. Does that make sense? Use your slide. You're gonna juice up your boost a lot faster that way. Again, apologies about the audio. Yeah, I currently do not have a audio option for the game. Although I could perhaps come up with another one, some external audio. Oh, that was careless. All right, a little bit of steer glitch there. Check that out. Trying to just get a little bit of juice on this guy. Let's see. I don't know, is he saving that or something? Because I know he's got some more boost up in there. Oh, it's too late now, buddy. Oh, it was a bot. That's what it was. Hello. It didn't even occur to me. I mean, some human races are really dumb, but they're not usually that bad. All right. We're going to finish out this season, and we're going to take a pause and do some things to address my frame rate. And we're going to come back and try to be smoother and faster than ever. Terrible display. But I've gotten laggy anyway, so it's like I kind of got it coming to me. All right. So after these results, we had a couple of firsts and a highly unfortunate fourth. We're going to take a pause. This pause is going to allow me to address some gameplay issues and the low video output. Matter of fact, we'll stop it and we'll run another one. How about that? No, let's just pause it. Okay, we're back. Going to run a boost to try to help my frame rate. I'm not sure if that actually helped at all. If we find ourselves struggling, we may have to reset this for another session. However, we are going to do our best to do with what we got. All right, so we're racing the Jetpack Twins, Saturn. One blonde, one brunette. It's like Betty and Veronica of the future. She's a level 27. She's performed very well for me, so I have poured a good number of resources into her development. I currently have no 60s. I have a couple of 30s, a couple of high 20s, a whole lot of teens. And I've been playing a long time at high frequency. So hats off to any of you who already have, say, a handful of 60s out there waiting for you. All right, I always try to clear that jump with two, what do you call it, with just one of my boosts intact, because after you spin on that jump, you're going to fill up immediately. The big jump, that is, with the, what was it, the one through the helicopter with the boost pad in the middle of it? That one. 39 is sub 40 time. That's not too bad from the Jetpack Twins. I'm not sure how the stream is doing, but my phone's video is not struggling as before. It's an old phone. We're not going to get too much into the model and stuff like that. Let's just say I've had better. Oh, trying to get out of that lane didn't work. Let's catch extra and a little more extra, and let's have it. We're off to the races again. And a little more extra. We're not missing any of these. One thing about the cars with the ghost mode is that it's very easy. 40.5 seconds. It's very easy to tell when you're spinning and sliding and stuff is effective again, because, well, there you go, you've changed colors. These girls, ever since like 2 updates ago, they have not been able to touch hands whenever they do the high five. It's very terrible. It's like a couple of drunk college girls. All right. Always like this track over in Ha Long, because I always like to say to myself that I'm not really racing these cars. I'm trying to catch those, what do you call it, those helicopters. That's my real competition, because you see these jumps. I can't deal with the Jetpack Twins. Oh, come on, that's just embarrassing. So you ghost mode 2 takedowns. You ghost mode whenever you when you're in ghost mode, you do not trip any of the new hazards. So you can go right through the switch post in ghost mode. You can slide right over the air vent in ghost mode. I didn't even check my time. It's probably modest. You don't trigger the air vent. Your ghost mode is still very much a ghost mode. I don't think any of the other ones really have an option that lets them surpass that. Obviously, it's just the strength of the Valentino and the Saturn and the Lady Bunnix. All right, that's smart. Somebody's getting caught. Who is it? Oh, nobody. Nice air. No extra. Juice the wheels and get up out of there. Nice, very nice. 41.5. And these girls are level 26, 27, something around that area. 27. So at that point, your finishes should be somewhere around sub 42. And if you get in sub 40, you're almost assured a victory. Easy. Just showing off now. Honestly, only because I had so much of a lead. 44 seconds. I probably could have had that like extra low. Still, not too terrible. More than anything, it's the trophies that count. Although I know a couple of guys who got times in the sub 33, sub 34. These are incredible times. I think they're racing all 60s whenever they're doing that, though. Right, I was careless. Not finishing my rotation. My lead is modest. Somebody's got me in the draft, undoubtedly. Sometimes you just gotta save that. If you use it too early, you're doing things like you're jumping in the air with your turbo boost on, which is a waste. You want your wheels on the ground at all times. So whenever the turbo is boosting, stay away from the jumps. You can hit it at the very end, and that's going to launch you so that once your turbo turns off, well, you're already in the middle of your spins and you're just racking it back up. That's very nice. However, if anywhere at the beginning of that turbo you hit a jump, well, then you are essentially wasting that turbo. You have to be very careful to measure how much street, road, asphalt you're giving up in order to activate that boost. So there I give up a little bit in order to get up that hill. I know some guys, they boost completely. See, there's a lot of wasted boost there. And it's costing me time. Even worse. Still relatively fast, sub 42, 41.078. When your timing is exactly right and you're on point, you can keep your wheels on the ground, accelerating in boost mode. You find that's when you're going to start hitting those sub 40 times, 39s, 38s, or like my associates there in Freaky Friday, 33s and 32s. That's the GOM, and you fail in a Magellan 22. Whoa. So nice. That's a maneuver that does not pan out very often. Should be a decent time. 39. That's what we were looking for. I just think that's 39 and a half. With my vehicle getting stuck in the middle of a turn at one point. Could have maybe set a best for the Saturn girls, maybe. Otherwise, who knows? Rudy Sky, hey, there's you fail again. I wonder if you fail as a bot. So that first boost that I did was almost immediate. That's only really okay for Saturn and Valentino and your Ghost Mode vehicles, because at the beginning it's going to activate the chevron, the draft chevron, I guess. I don't know what other people call it. Almost immediately, and because you're in the third or fourth position, but even faster from the fourth position, your boost is going to fill immediately. Once you've got the additional speed from that draft, you want to engage that right there. It's not like the other vehicles where at the beginning you need to wait for an opening so that you can most effectively use your boost. Some of them require the opening, some of them do not. Machine guns, you gotta wait for the opening. I mean, the big missile, you gotta wait for it. Ghost mode, not so much. Battering ram, not so much. But because these girls use the ghost mode, I'm starting to feel some lag again. Once their chevron is lit and they've reached like maximum speed, then you want to activate the ghost. There's a lot of excitement going on over here. Let's get out of here. There we go. Wheels on the ground the whole time. So those are things that get you good times. That does not get you good times. There you go. Not too bad. This race wasn't even close from the beginning. It was not close. 41 and a half seconds. Good job, Redline Tiger. Good job. Line Tigers is a something that I came up with whenever I thought of this name. So now there's a blue line tiger, which would be my daughter. She's 8. You see her on the tracks. Don't feel the need to race nice. She knows it's a tough game. Rocket Fox. This is one of the best cars in the game. He is absolutely phenomenal. I was about to log off, but I think everybody deserves to have a little Rocket Fox in their life. It was a blown opportunity, but we're going to take it. So you can jump past your own rocket and maybe even destroy people who are behind you. Oh. The thing about the Rocket Fox that makes him so nasty, is that he's so heavy. Out of all of that stuff, all right. Second place, 48 seconds. Horrible, horrible time for the Rocket Fox. But you saw that was a hard fought race for at least 3 of us. And this is probably what happens for most people whenever they're playing SUP. If you get yourself caught in traffic, then give it up. And then people think you're a bot because you race like crap. But no, you were a real person and you really did just lose. Poor doggy's freaking out over here. The fireworks. All right, let's sure. Oh, that was unfortunate. But somehow we have still managed to develop a lead. And boost mode. Without relinquishing any of that lead. Yeah, this one ended a while back. Again, I missed the time on that. It couldn't have been as bad as the 48 from the last round. All right. And we're going to 1-2-1. The second place finish would have been my first race in a Rocket Fox in this go round. A little acclamation to be had. And in fact, I think this is the first time that I've raced Rocket Fox on the updates with the new features, which includes the switch pole and the air vent. I've seen some people are disappointed that there's not more happening with the game. I would like personally to see all of the extra skins turned into credits of some sort. That would be really groovy. But whoop, that was clumsy. But not fatal. That was a little different. That much of a slide on flat ground like that before. Might have to experiment with that. See if that's a thing. Felt almost like a double tap. Okay, all that's showing out. Dog in armor. Perform mid-air tricks to increase your boost. It's a fine tip. Oh, that was ugly. And launching. I don't really know. I always hope that you could launch a rocket backwards, like, the machine guns can shoot backwards. I think when you're backwards and you shoot that rocket, I don't think it goes anywhere. I think it's just lost. Maybe one day somebody can inform me. going to finish this season and bring our live broadcast to a close here among the fireworks of the 4th of July. Look, there's you fail again. Oh, you fail. And again, this one is over almost as soon as it began. I always prefer to do the turnstile on this side for that very reason. All right. Keep your wheels on the ground as long as you can. Back-to-backs turbos means they're not coming anywhere close. And I'm on a 42. All right. The results of our season is, all right, 105 trophies, 120 in a sad story. My season reset. About 3,000 trophies from Legendary 2. Oh, that was quite disappointing. But hey, come back to my next broadcast, and hopefully you can join me on my quest for that L2. 33 minutes for our second live stream. It's not too terrible. This is Redline Tiger signing out, saying thank you for viewing. And